This is a great question. I get this question all the time, where I get a lot of messages or DMs, emails, texts, whatever it is, Facebook. People are always asking this question. Hey man, I'm inspired by you or what your life is or your business or this and that. Can I take you to lunch and pick your brain? That's like one of the most common questions that I get all the time. And it's not their fault because they just don't know better. Most of these people, they're actually, in their mind, they're thinking, hey, I'll pay for your lunch, I'm bringing you value, and then I'm going to try to absorb as much as I can from this person that I admire. So I get that. I probably did that at a younger age, but what I didn't realize is that the people that I wanted to learn from, first off, they didn't need a $5 free lunch or a $10 or a $20 free lunch. Most of those people actually probably don't even take lunch. Like me, I don't even take lunches anymore. Most of the people ask me if they want to go to lunch. Even if it's a value to me, I say, no, just come into my office. I'll have my gal bring lunch in for us, because the amount of time to travel somewhere, get seated, sit down, you're talking about 2 hours in your day when really you can get a ton of other things done. And so what I've learned throughout that process, and because I am where I am now, is that when you want somebody else's time, you have to bring them an absurd amount of value. And it's the only thing that you should offer those people. You shouldn't even ask to pick their brain, because the fact is, now when I hear that question or that request, this is what it equates to. I'm going to pay you $10 of free lunch so that I can pick your brain for an hour, that an hour of my time is worth $10. Or even beyond that, the compounded wisdom, knowledge, experience, everything that I've learned in the last 15 years of my career that's made millions and millions of dollars, I'm going to sell you or give you for $10. That's just a terrible, terrible value proposition. So for young people that really want to learn and have mentors and be able to grow and spend time and experience with these people, what you need to do is you absolutely have to think of a way that you can add value to those people beyond a free lunch, beyond whatever the traditional methods are, whatever those cliche asks are. So I was just talking to Adam, who's behind the camera. Adam has an incredible talent where he can video and he can make these awesome pieces of content for pretty much anybody of any industry. He's got a talent that he could literally DM or message anybody in the world, I would think, and say, hey, I love what you're doing, it's super inspiring. He's not asking for anything. He's saying, I want to come make you an awesome video. Is there any time that would be available that I could show up and just follow you around for a day or two, get a bunch of video stuff, and I'll send it to you? Almost everybody I know would be like, yeah, sure. And they'll make that time. And he'll show up and he'll get to spend not an hour, but probably a day or more, multiple hours, around this person, being able to interact, talk with them. He'll probably sit in meetings that otherwise maybe nobody would ever sit in, with investors, with negotiation, with legal, there's so many things that he's going to be exposed to and has been exposed to with us that there's no way anybody could pay me enough to be involved or to have transparency or visibility in any of those things. And he's able to do that just by offering that service and not asking for anything. Obviously, when somebody adds value like that, people like me that are gracious or that absolutely have gratitude for those kind of things, they want to repay. So then that's going to be natural that they're going to want to give or help or assist in whatever they can do. So the key here is just absolutely figure out how you can add value to somebody, offer it without anything in return, and it'll come back to you probably tenfold, because that's the people that you want to learn from. That's who they are. That's why they got there, is because they're used of producing more than they're getting. Their personality types and essentially their character are the type that are usually giving more than they're getting, because they understand the universal law. That's how it works, and that's how you get ahead in life. So my tips to anybody that want to find a mentor, that want to get experience, that want to get advice from any of these people, whoever they are, whether it's business advice, whether it's relationship advice, fitness, health, everybody has somebody they look up to and they want to learn from. Give it some hard thought before you just message somebody and ask them if you can pick their brain. Figure out how you can add value, offer it to them. It'll all come back to you tenfold.